alongside Chris Singleton. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the showing the slab in today's game. Freddie Peralta. Singy, he was impressive his last time out. About to get started here. Tony Gwynn digs in now. And that's how this game gets started. That one fouled off.
Slider. Low inside.
The 0-2. Peralta went the distance the last time out, throwing a complete game.
That's the ball.
I loved watching him throw that complete game, Brew. Just not that common anymore. Think about this. In the 21st century, only 2 pitchers have had a season with 10 complete games. In 1998 alone, 3 different pitchers did it. He showed some rare stamina.
Swings and misses. And there's one down. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Jim Edmonds. McGuire, a former Gold Glove winner, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former home run derby champ.
Low middle.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
4-seam fastball. Low inside. Slider. Low outside.
In the air, right field. Guerrero in position. Takes it in for the out. Stan Musial next up for the Cardinals.
Overhand curve. Low inside.
Musial with a homer in his last game.
4-seam fastball. Low inside.
And a foul ball.
4-seam fastball. Low inside.
2 down, nobody on. That one's in there. And the count 1-2.
Fastball. High outside.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Slider. Middle inside.
Here's a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's the 3rd out. The Tigers coming up. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Today's starting pitcher, Gaylord Perry. And Singy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts. Perez up now for the Tigers. Tap foul at the plate. Here's the 0-1.
No, that's a ball.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he'll just eat it, so that's an infield knock.
Batting second, the shortstop, number 8.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Perez gets her lead at first, nobody out. Bunting for a hit, and that's just foul. The 0-2. In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. The 1-2. Up the middle, dive, and he's got it. Got her. Nice play.
Oh, that is such a tough play, but they make it look easy. They slow the game down. That diving stop right there, it's only part of the equation. Then you got to collect yourself, get up, make a good throw, and you got to get it there in time. That's the toughest part, especially when it's got to be on the money.
Guerrero in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Shoots a line drive single into right center.
He was all over that one. Big rip off the bat there. Some seriously loud contact on that knock. Didn't bring in the run, but he got him that much closer to taking the lead here.
Ramirez in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Runners at the corners, one away. Here in the second game of the series. Late swing, fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. David Ortiz, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Hitless yesterday as they only pushed across one run. Fouls away the first offering. Two on, two outs. That's a base hit. Run scores easily, and it's
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring it back.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. 2 on, 2 outs. Next offering is fouled back.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a pop-up. That is the inning.
You gotta believe.
We move ahead to the top of the second now. So now here's the Cardinals' designated hitter, Duke Snider. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Slayer. Middle inside.
0-1. And a swing and a miss. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching, but you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down, so we'll see how it goes in this one.
Fastball. High outside.
0-2 down. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Circle change. Low outside.
Here's the 0-2. Ground ball left side. Throw to first in time.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
In there for strike one.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt pop it. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Guerrero settles under this one, and he makes the catch. 2 away. Brooks Robinson next up for the Cardinals.
Low inside.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is
Brings it in for the 3rd out. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. We head to the bottom of the second. Stepping in, Sammy Sosa. Gets him to chase after that one. Next offering is fouled back. outside with a breaking ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two. Ripped on a line to center. And there's one down.
Batting in, the third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
On the ground, rolling. Throws to first in time.
Batting none.
2 outs, base is empty. And next up for the Tigers, Alfonso Soriano. On the ground, right side. Throws to first, and that is that. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Outside.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges.
4-seam fastball. Low middle.
Next offering is foul back.
Circle change. Low inside.
Struck him out looking. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Right down the chute, strike 1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
Plays it on a bounce, and it eats him up. And the tying run is on base. Ozzie Smith next up for the Cardinals. Here's the pitch. Runner goes out towards right center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that
to first, might be 2. There's one. Got him. The double play cuts down the potential tying run. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Tigers 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Perez.
Number 4.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Wow, that's not even close to the zone.
That's a ball.
On a line, base hit. So a runner on base to start the inning. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Foul ball there.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Misses. Ball 1. Perez gets her lead at first with nobody out. Hard hit to right center. Snags it on the run. And there's one away.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Manny Ramirez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one way inside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming. Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Way inside. Runners at first and second with one gone here in the last half of the third. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Up the middle, the flip, one at second. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Mark McGuire. Ball one, no strikes.
You know, these Cardinals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Circle change. Low middle.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And that one is lifted in the air. Takes it in for the out.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
Snyder in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Circle change. Low outside.
Cut on. And it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Redbirds down quietly. They're down. Ready to go, bottom four. And now the first baseman, Albert Pujols.
Albert Pujols.
That one fouled hard the other way. There's a swing and a drive. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. Swings through that.
Well, these Tigers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up one run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Fires to first in time.
By staying patient and working themselves ahead in the count, they're getting good pitches to hit. That's a great recipe for success if the opposing pitching isn't filling up the strike zone.
Beltre swings through it for strike one. Hit into the outfield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out. Robinson. They take the force out, and there's two down. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Perez. She's 2 for 2. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and she did it perfectly.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. First signs of bullpen movement here in the early going. Roger Clemens appears to be getting loose. Sale getting loose as well. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 on, 2 outs. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Stays alive.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end. This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Smith. They get the force. Inning over, and it could have been worse. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Ready now for the 5th inning. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Scott Rowland. Makes a sliding stop. And very nicely done for the out.
The batter does box. Second baseman.
4-seam fastball. High middle.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
High outside.
This one in the air, center field. Sosa moving under it. 2 away now. And up next for St. Louis, Jim Edmonds.
Low inside.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there in the mound.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
Change.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Got him swinging. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in. Bottom of the inning, leading off Vladimir Guerrero.
Right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
Perry back to work. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. He muscles that one out of here. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases. Well, these Tigers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense at this level. They've got 7 hits at 90+ miles per hour exit velocity, so you got to look alive out there.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5.
Nope, ball 2.
Ground ball, base knock. Here comes the manager. New pitcher on here, Roger
22,
Clemens.
Pretty
Roger
tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now David Ortiz. Base knock center field. Lead runner around second. Coming home. And they tag. Him out. Foul ball. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. And here is Sosa to the plate. Fought off foul. Sliced hard but foul. The 0-2. Strike. That ties Roger Clemens on the all-time list. Solo shot for Detroit this inning. It's now 3-0. Back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game. Joe Torre now at the plate.
The catcher.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Right through there for a strike.
You know, these cards, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Number 1.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well.
Outside.
Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Beltre throws to first in time.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Guerrero on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. This is... Well, we go bottom 6. They put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
And there's a hit. And a good start to the inning. Alfonso Soriano getting ready to hit. Grounder might be 2. To second, there's 1. Now over to McGuire. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. That misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
No, that's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That's ripped. Base hit. And that extends the inning. Now the number 2 hitter. He's a guy who does it all. The 0-1. In the air, left field. Musial under it. And that is that. 7th inning coming up. It's the Tigers 3 and the Cardinals nothing. We go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Mark McGwire.
Low inside.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Low inside.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer curve, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. No runs allowed yet. I think he'll probably keep this approach.
Beltre. Throw to first in time.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Snyder stands in now and watches strike one.
Oh,
just
that's
missed. The Cardinals trailing by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. And they inch closer. It's 3-1.
That gives this offense something to celebrate for the first time in this one. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Four-seam fastball.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Luis Severino.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Sweeper. Low outside. Sinker. Low inside.
2 down, nobody on. Inside. And that is ball 1.
Sweeper. Low outside.
To the right side. And that one handled. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Cards claw back a bit on the homer. It's now a 3-1. Set for the last half of the 7th. Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero. Right side, Robinson. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Tigers, the left fielder, number 24, Manny Ramirez.
Clemens, more than 300 wins in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. This one in the air, right field. And it's just foul. Here's the 0-2. Strike 3. That ties Roger Clemens on the all-time list. 2 down, base is empty. David Ortiz up now for the Tigers.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
And he grounds one to the right side. And that chance handled. Over to first. That's the inning. Down in order go the Tigers as the lead remains 3-1. And welcome back to the ball.
The second baseman,
Camilo Doval comes on now.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Ripped to first, caught. One pitch and one out.
Man, that could have been a big swing in this game. Just unlucky at a really unfortunate time right there.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Ramirez under this one. And there's two away. Joe Torre next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Going back. And that one is off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Close, but called a ball.
Sinker.
The Tigers holding on to a 2-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one a little bit high. Ball 3.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. Way inside. Gets away. Gets to it on the first. Runner steals third, though they get the out on the drop, strike 3. So a 2-out double, but they don't score. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Tigers 3 and the Cardinals 1. This is Cardinals baseball. Bottom of the 8th. Stepping in, Albert Pujols.
Albert Pujols.
Out towards right center field. Gwynn on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. Now A.J. Hinch making a move for a pinch hitter. Jose Bautista looking to start something with one gone. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way.
Nope, outside.
Down. And there's the automatic.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
Draws the walk there.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
So a man at first. Next to hit, Adrian Beltre.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
Nice grab. Here's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 9th inning coming up. Detroit is out in front. 3-1. Last chance. And we're back. And here's the St. Louis. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Joan Duran. He comes in with a chance for his 2nd save of the season.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Splitter. Low middle.
There's the strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
On the ground, right side. Slings to first in time.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman, number 25.
Overhand curve. Low middle.
Oh.
Splitter. Low inside.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Sweeper.
The
Low
Tigers
outside.
trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Ball 2.
Splitter. Low outside.
Got him swinging for the K. Cardinals now with just 1 out remaining.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there, and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Musial in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. They're down to their final strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
2 down, nobody on. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Nice job of bouncing back from yesterday's loss. Not an easy thing to do, but this team looks focused. It's anyone's series at this point, so we'll keep our eyes on this rubber match tomorrow. Should be an exciting one tomorrow night.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.